Slow wide turns, easy.
He's trusting me to push this one, and
Not
he's
really.
going to take that.
Unless you want to take this one.
No, I don't think so. I think this one will be better. So we are here in the wonderful world of Menards, and these are the shelves I told you that I am looking at to do something different in my office area and the Wormary. So Joe went to get some kind of rolly cart thing so that we could get these. So yeah, a lot of changes coming to the Wormary yet again. I know I change it, but you know, I have to make it as comfortable for me as possible. So, and that's what I'm doing. And then these things, I love using these buckets for castings, for harvesting. They have smaller ones. Now I found these square ones. I love them. These things, they just last forever. And there's Joe. Remember I told you the Wormary changes? So this is going to be not in the Wormary, but it's going to combine with it all. I know you guys haven't seen Joe in a while. Here he is. Especially new people that don't know who Joe is. This is Joe. He's the builder.
Hello.
So, hey. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, I love the garden part. Look at him all the way down there. He's so cute. Look at the back of the car. And there's Joe. Look at the back of the car. You can't even see us. So we're out here trying to move all these leaves so that we could set up the landscape and then put the hoop house. So today's the day. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. We are building the hoop house. So I'll bring you along and hopefully we'll get this done today. So far we put the landscape material down and we staked it, and now we're assembling the poles. Luckily these poles they all come numbered and the instructions seem pretty easy. So I got this actually on TikTok shop. So I don't know if you all follow my TikTok. My TikTok name is Feed Your Crabs, and I buy a lot of stuff on TikTok shop. I've had very good luck with it, and this is one of those things where they had a super cheap promo code, plus they send me a coupon. So yeah, it's 15 feet long, 7 wide and 7 tall. And I got the white material. They also come in green, but I just like the way the white look. So anyway, this is the step we're up to. What do you think so far, guys? Now we're attaching these corner things, and then we're gonna finish putting the plastic on top. You know, this is harder than what I thought it was gonna be, honest to God. But it's coming along. It's gonna look good. Well, guys, we finished it. So now I'm gonna show you something else. My youngest daughter gave me a birthday present, and it's one of those worm bins that goes underground. Let me show it to you. Here it is. You bury it up to here, and then the worms go in and out, and it closes like this. I love it. When it's buried, I'll show you what it looks like. Well, there it is, guys. We dug the hole, filled it back in, and now we put the lid on, and now I can uncover it, and I'll just start putting leaf litter in there and food scraps, and the worms will come naturally, and I'll keep you updated on this. I absolutely love this thing. Look how beautiful the sunset is. And believe it or not, tonight we're supposed to get a frost. So this is why I don't move my stuff into my, well, now my new hoop house, but even my other greenhouse until Mother's Day. Here they call it Derby Day. So look at Bigfoot. So anyway, the new worm bin, you can see it from here. Look, see the green lid? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the worms come naturally. And remember I've told you guys and I showed you the blue barrel that's over here, my other outdoor worm bin. And for those of you that are new, you can look up that video. You can put the Garden and Worm Lady a blue worm barrel or outdoor barrel, and then it'll pop up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a method I call the lasagna composting. So I add a layer of leaf litter, or if I want to add shredded newspaper, shredded cardboard, but I'm going to try to use what I have out here because I think it'll work better. Then I'm going to add some food scraps from my kitchen, and then I do another layer of leaf litter or cardboard or whatever it is I'm using. You can even use straw if you could get straw. And then I do another layer of food scraps, and then I go like that all the way to the top, and it's like a lasagna. And then I wet it, and then I leave it alone and I wait. And I'm not kidding, guys. The worms just come naturally. And that's how I was able to build up the blue barrel out there, by doing that. And then when it gets full and the scraps in there turn to castings, everything turns to castings, I just take it out and I use it in my flower beds and my vegetable beds, and just use it around the yard. I've even put castings like around my favorite trees just to give them a little boost, But what do you guys think? It was a little harder to build than I expected. The instructions were a little confusing, and I thought we were missing some screws, but I ended up putting the screws in my pocket and forgot about them. And I'm like, oh wait, I found them. He's like, me. So anyway, he's such a trooper. And the worm bin out there, the green one, my daughter bought that for me for my birthday. She's the youngest, and she's the one that's been raised around worms her entire life, and she has her own tower worm composting thing in her kitchen. So she uses the castings for her own garden. But I love it. I've never had one of those. I've seen people use them, and I've seen them in tons of videos, so she surprised me. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of views out of it. Now, I don't think the raccoons are going to mess with it. I hope they don't. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But again, you never know. Raccoons, you either love them or hate them. Sometimes they're just naughty. But over here in the back of the hoop house, there's my solar light. So I'm probably going to move it from back there, maybe put it on the side. And then we put bricks all over the sides of the hoop house. So anyway, guys, I hope you like it. It was a lot of work, and I'll bring you on this journey with me, and I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully the wind doesn't take this hoop house away. We put these bars inside and zip tied it. When I go back out there, I'll give you a full tour. And I had a plastic greenhouse like this, not like this, it was smaller. And one day a storm came and it flew away, and I never knew where it landed. So anyway, fingers crossed. So anyway, press that subscribe button, give me the thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you all. Share with family and friends, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. So look at some of my garden starts. They're doing well. They're starting to grow. I got all kinds of things here, peppers and flowers. So I'm excited to take these and move them into the new hoop house, which I'm gonna need some black shelves for. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking of those black plastic industrial shelves, and that way I could stack in there.